What's good, y'all? Happy Friday. In this video, I want to talk about Bud Crawford and Errol Spence, but mainly Errol Spence. Errol Spence. There's a lot of interesting things happening around Errol, especially in the aftermath of his car accident a few years ago, where he nearly lost his life. The streets know some details about what really happened that night, but the media and the powers that be, they swept some things under the rug, and they just said, or they just reported that he was intoxicated and he lost control of the car. He was speeding and he was intoxicated, and he lost control of the car, and he was eventually ejected from the car, nearly losing his life. But ever since that accident and his recovery, a lot of strange things have been happening around Errol. The streets know who he's been connected with. Everybody knows about his connection to Oak Cliff, Yella Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy, and MO3. Rest in peace to MO3. But someone or something is trying to protect Errol Spence's legacy. Someone or something is just trying to prevent a bombshell. It's gonna come out sooner or later. It's got to come out, at least nationwide. You know, streetwise, it's already been out, but media-wise, they don't want to touch on that. They don't want that to be a topic of a discussion, or they never wanted it to be a topic of discussion, or they would have already talked about it right after Errol Spence had that car accident. But someone is trying to protect and uphold the image of Errol Spence. But it's going to backfire, because everything that's hidden in the dark will come to light, and it will be eventually revealed. We are in the time of revelations, right? To you Bible people, you church folks. So more things will be revealed. More things will be revealed about Errol. I only hope that Errol, as far as his preparation for this fight, is locked in. I hope he's focused, and I hope that he's clean. I don't know what all the reconstructing they did to this man in the aftermath of his accident. You know, we know he lost some teeth. He had some lacerations to the face and all that, but you know, with the way that accident was, and I don't know. I don't even know how he survived that accident. It's a miracle that he survived that car accident. But Errol Spence is still here with us. And he's had a whole lot of handlers ever since then. But I hope that Errol is enrolled in Nevada testing. I hope he's going to be doing that. This is a big fight. This is the biggest fight of the century. And it's only fair that both fighters are checked to make sure that they both are clean. There's no cheating involved or anything like that. Both guys are dynamic fighters, but they're two different types of fighters. And one fighter has all of the support in the world and the whole backing, while the other fighter is recognized as the top dog, but is treated like a nobody, really. A lot of Errol Spence fans talking about delusional. I remember somebody one time tried to come in my comments and said I'm delusional. I said, bro, there's not even reason to even go back and forth with this guy, because he don't even realize how delusional he is. A lot of Errol Spence fans say Bud is not popular enough. Nobody knew Errol, nobody knew Bud Crawford prior to him, leading up to the fight for Errol. How many times has Errol Spence been ranked #1 pound for pound in the world? Not even just in the States, not even just in America, in the world, worldwide. And then how many times has Bud Crawford been ranked #1 pound for pound in the world? And then you have to ask yourself, if this one particular fighter has been ranked pound for pound #1 in the world on a number of occasions, how is it that these certain fans are saying that this guy is not known? This guy is a nobody, and he don't sell fights, and all his fights are all sold out every time. Star-studded. Legends proclaim him as the top fighter of this era. And legends or former boxers, professional boxers, predict this man, Bud Crawford, to win against Errol Spence. But a lot of Errol Spence fans, they feel like nobody's opinion is valid, and they feel like everybody's crazy. While Errol Spence has all of this protection, it's like Errol Spence is Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls, and Bud Crawford is Tupac. When Tupac was alive, nobody was messing with him. Nobody was on his level as far as his writing skills, his delivery, his style of rap, everything. But Biggie, with his flashy style and his different style, he was more popular, or he became more mainstream. And they had the machine. He had a whole lot of more extra support behind him. He had the Bad Boy. He had all of these people on that side of the street making sure that this man was lifted up and glorified as that guy. While Bud, Tupac, was the people's champ. You can see him in your local market. He'll pop up in your local market, your local Walmart, your little park. Bud Crawford is a super down-to-earth guy where it doesn't matter where he's at or what it is. He'll pop up. He'll pull up. He's a real people's champion. While Errol Spence is mainstream, Hollywood, suspect, covered, protected. So with all of the stuff that Errol Spence hasn't been involved in, especially with MO3, they make the world feel like, or to the world they present him as if he's this innocent family guy who does no wrong. And Bud is the villain. Just like remember Biggie? It's funny. Pac got shot in the head. Bud got shot in the head. Survived. And when they asked Biggie about it and shit, and they camped, they was acting like, oh, I don't know nothing, man. I don't know nothing about what's going on, man. But Errol, his past will resurface. And I'm afraid that when his past resurfaces and it goes mainstream, man, who knows what's going to happen. I don't see Errol doing any time if he gets charged, or if they're trying to charge him for anything connected to MO3. But who will be the fall guy amongst his crew? I think the fall guy will be Trap Boy Freddy. I don't think Yellow Beezy, he ain't built like that, so he ain't gonna want to do no time. No, not no real time. I mean, he ain't even been popping ever since MO3 died. That's on me, baby. Boy is nowhere to be found now. He is. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Yellow Beezy. But I think Trap Boy Freddy, because of Trap Boy Freddy has been too outspoken and he couldn't keep quiet and just hold it together in the aftermath of MO3 getting gunned down in broad daylight on the freeway. And he was right on the access road watching it. I think he's an easy one to get up out of here. Whether he gets sacrificed or he get incarcerated or get charged in connection to the death of MO3. Because it's still weird that the MO3 case ain't been fully solved. All these rappers that get killed, they could never solve the case for some reason. They never know who the real suspects are. With all this advanced technologies, cameras everywhere, they can track your phone, they can check the towers and see where you was at, pinpoint exactly where you were at when this such person died. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. But the fact that Errol Spence has been so protected, and he's been able to get away with avoiding Bud all these years, he's been able to get away with avoiding being questioned about MO3 and his involvement with MO3, the beef he had with MO3, and the fact that he's going to probably be able to avoid VADA testing. It's a whole, it just convinces me that this man is their prodigal son. He is fully protected. Errol Spence has that LeBron James treatment. If you speak bad against LeBron James, something happens to your channel. Or, all of a sudden, you're the bad guy, you're the hater, or I don't know, man. But, yeah. Errol Spence got that LeBron James treatment. If I had to make basketball, if I had to put it in basketball terms, Errol Spence is LeBron, Bud is Kobe. And they want LeBron to always outshine and be glorified over Kobe because of the envy and the jealousy and the hate they had for that man. I mean, look at now. They don't even want to acknowledge Kobe now, that he even existed. None of his accomplishments, they don't even want to acknowledge it at all. It's just all LeBron. So, be tuned in. We'll see what happens and what unfolds, and hopefully this fight happens, but justice needs to be served on behalf of MO3, because Errol Spence was involved in that.